All right, guys, 2012 Honda CRV. We're removing the manifold catalytic converter. We took out the sensor, we took out the bolts. I'll show you everything once it's all completed, which bolts we took off. But to take the catalytic converter out, it's not going down, it's not coming out through there. So what we took was filter housing here. Filter housing has a 10 millimeter right here, and it has 2 grommets, so you're just gonna have to work it out. And we moved these pipes up. We did disconnect the oxygen sensor. It's ready to come out. My friends here is helping me a bit, so you want to be careful with these piping here. Be careful, you don't want to pinch and cut these. Okay, be careful. You're gonna. Oh, there you go. All right, I think he can do himself. And that's how, baby, it's gonna come out. There you go. There's the catalytic converter on this baby. All right. I just need some thieves here. They make life easy. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put everything back together, and then I'll show you step by step the bolts we took off. So there's 4 bolts. We do need to take out the shield first, and we can't see inside to see how the filter is for the catalytic converter. But there's 4 bolts, 2 nuts up on the top, and 2 bolts in the bottom, 12 millimeter. And then you got 1 for the shield, 2 for the shield, and a 3 for the shield, and an oxygen sensor. Usually this sensor damages threads, but it's fairly new on this car. I don't even know why it failed that easy. So replace your sensor anyway. So this is done. We're gonna put the new catalytic converter. Same way we took this baby out, you are gonna have to put the shields on beforehand. Okay, so we're gonna put the shields on and drop this baby in there. Guys, we got the cat in there, so we did the same thing. Now we're gonna put a little bit of anti-seize on this little guy, and we're gonna put the bolt on, nut on. Get another nut from there. So I'm gonna put everything on before I tighten anything. And okay, we'll put the bolt in next. So the bolt goes back here, 1 on each side in the bottom. Do not drop it, because if you drop it, that's it. You're gonna have to go down there, fish it out, find it. So I'm gonna leave it here so you guys can see. I'm gonna do 1 more, and there you go. This is coming out pretty good, pretty easy to put in. So we got anti-seize in all of them. There it is, and we did have to take off the oxygen sensor. It's just hanging to the side here. There you go. Pretty easy to catch the threads. 1 last one, and then I'll show you from the bottom. And then on the top, it's a shield with 3 bolts. And
right?
Yep. So this is the last one here, and then we're gonna tighten these really good. Don't go crazy. You don't want to snap anything. Hand tight. If you want to torque it, it's all up to you. So I would do crisscross. Tighten this, tighten that, tighten this, and tighten that. And that's how I would do it. Anyways, we'll go in the bottom next. Okay, to give you a clear view, okay, this is a Honda Accord. The CRV is a similar, but catalytic converter is in the back. So pretty much we took off this sensor, we took off this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this cover comes off, and then you got 4 bolts in the back. 1 here, 1 is like hidden here, 1 is here, and 1 is down there. So those are the only 4 bolts, and 2 in the bottom, and 2 on the bracket. The spring bolts are most likely gonna break, but that's all we did. And then the shield has bolts. Now I got the shield on, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten this up, and then we'll put the oxygen sensor in, and then I'll take you in the bottom. So it's pretty easy job. If you want to check it a better view of this, check out the Honda Accord I did. It's the same process, just that one is in the front and this one is in the back by the firewall. And that's all I can give you guys, because there's no room here for me to hold the camera and work. Plus safety required for the bolts. I don't want to snap any bolts. But I did heat every single bolt up here. 4 bolts for the manifold, and the 3 bolts for the shield. I heated them all up. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'm going to show you the bottom in a little bit. Here, the gasket goes in, so I'm going to pull this down, and I'm going to put the gasket in. And then you got 2 bolts, and then you got a little bracket. See this little bracket? It's a 14 millimeter and a 14 millimeter. This is the bracket that goes here, and that's the last thing I'm going to put right there. And that's it. That's everything I took out. Anyways, 2 bolts, they're 10 millimeter or 11 millimeter, and the gasket. Okay, don't forget the gasket. Should be quick and easy job. Thank you for watching. The frame, you have a hole, and the bolt goes right through, and you should be able to tighten that one and remove the same way. Anyways, that's done. I'm gonna lock this baby up and put the bracket on. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you guys have any questions, just send me a message. Bye-bye.